Mr. Tim Vandertool! All right, guys, give it up for Neil. Come on. All right, guys. Hey, before we get into things, I don't have a lot of time. Can we just sort of take a second to get over the fact that I look like this? It's fine. Just get it out of the way. Yeah. I've been told that I look like if John Lennon was Amish. That's what this is. I've been told that I look like if Harry Potter and Draco Malfoy had a baby. Right? If that baby was raised by Abraham Lincoln. So now... There it is. I am here partially tonight to celebrate something. I'm very excited because exactly 9 months ago today, I became a dad. Thank you. Yeah, there's usually an applause there, but fuck you. Does anyone here have kids? I'm sensing no. Anyone? Anyone? I'm not sure if you caught that just now because it was sub-audible, but it was like, hi. Usually also a cheer, but that's about the level you'd expect from a parent. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to be out of the house tonight because that's way better. No, I don't want to complain. You know, I don't want to be that guy. I love my son. He's amazing, and if anything, I'm really grateful that it worked out more than anything. Because me and my girlfriend, we were trying for like a year. We were like, you know, trying to conceive, as they say, and nothing was really happening. And you should know my girlfriend's from Thailand, so she's Thai. It's very common in those parts. And I didn't know this, but a lot of Thai women have trouble conceiving because of a problem with their prostate. It's a thing. Yeah, I'm not a doctor, but it like gets in the way or something. I don't know. You know what I love about that joke? There's always 20% of the audience going like, do women have prostates? They don't. But it's been great, man. I have to remind myself sometimes that I love kids, because I do, but it's tough, like in the middle of the night sometimes. I have to remind myself why I started this in the first place, why I wanted to do this. And I think part of it is my niece. I would see my niece all the time, and she's this adorable little kid. She's my sister's daughter, and she's this little 5-year-old little girl. She's Dutch. It's just freakishly tall child. It's very scary, and but really smart. She's really, really smart, and so funny. Like, she's developing a sense of humor right now, which is so excited to witness up close. Like, it's very rudimentary. Like, she'll hear like a noise or something on TV and just start repeating that noise. That's what she's doing right now. Everywhere she goes, I don't know where she got this. Everywhere she goes, it's wah, wah, wah. So we were at a funeral the other day. That was special. But I don't know. If there's one thing that I would complain about, it's I don't see my friends as much anymore. And there's certain things, I don't know, there's certain things about the news that concern me so much more now than they ever did before. You know, you're so much like, oh my God, like, you're so much more worried about the future when you have a kid. And in fact, I don't know, I don't want to bring the house down or anything like that, but I feel like as comedians, like, we're all up here to, you know, to have a good time, but there is also one issue that I want to talk to you guys about that I think, I mean, we've made jokes about Brexit and Trump, sure, but I think there's one thing that threatens all of us much more than that, and it's the new Aladdin movie. Can we just talk about that? You've heard about this. Disney's putting out a new Aladdin movie, and a lot of people I talk to, it's weird. Everybody's like, oh, yeah, I know what you're saying, Tim. They shouldn't do that. It's horrible because the original was so great, right? No, it fucking wasn't. Seriously, sit down tomorrow and re-watch Aladdin. The original Aladdin with Robin Williams. That is not okay. There's a whole, when you watch it as an adult, okay? As a kid, I loved that movie too, and it was great. But as an adult, there's a whole different layer to the whole new world, if you will, to that movie. And I'm talking about that scene. I'm talking about that exact scene where they're on the carpet and they're flying through the air and it's romantic. And you're like, oh, right? But when you're an adult and you watch that, and they're flying, and they're singing, you're like, that's really cute. But when they're done singing, they start fucking. They do. Guys, join me for a thought experiment, if you will, because I feel like you're not with me. You take two teenagers, okay, the horniest creatures on God's green earth. You dress them in silk pants, and then you place them atop a soft, undulating surface, soaring through the clouds on a hot, sultry Arabian night. Okay? Then you have them sing the lyrics to a slow ballad with actual lyrics. Somebody back me up if you know it. Second verse. I can open your eyes. Anyone? Anyone? Take you wonder by wonder over, sideways and under on a magic carpet ride. They did. You're telling me after all that Aladdin just went home and rubbed his lamp? No. That is not what happened, you guys. He also sings, don't you dare close your eyes and hold your breath, it gets better. Oh. So Aladdin likes it rough, and now I know that. My God, I mean, and they're about to do this to a whole new generation of children because look, they're having sex on the carpet. That's kind of romantic, but if they have sex on the carpet, and now we know they did, that means Aladdin comes on the carpet. He does, you guys. I can feel you pulling back at me. We're doing this. Because if they have sex on the carpet, Jasmine is 16 years old. I've done research for this. He's a Disney prince. He's not going to risk impregnating this girl, right? Right? So he pulls out. Is everyone on board for that? Okay, so if he pulls out, where's he going to come? Seriously, where? What, off the side? Seriously? Rain come on an unsuspecting Arabian slum. Really? Trickle down economics. No, he wouldn't do that. He's gonna do the responsible thing, and he's gonna come on his good friend, the carpet. That carpet's alive, guys. That carpet has feelings. It's never been the same after that scene. Okay? It can't clean itself. It's got tassels for hands. It's in a support group right now with all the other abused characters in the Disney canon. And if you don't think there are any, you clearly haven't thought about Beauty and the Beast as much as I have. Everything's alive in that castle. There's a toilet somewhere. And it has seen some shit. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Because think about the Beast for a second. He is half beast, half French guy. Think about the smell alone, you guys. That's an animal with worse hygiene. Ugh. All right? Also in the support group, by the way, I think there's a deleted... This is just a theory on my part, but I think there's a deleted scene from Toy Story where Woody and Buzz meet the toys that live in Mommy's bedroom that are also called Woody and Buzz. They're there. They're there every week. But guys, it's gonna sound weird now, perhaps, but I was a little worried about becoming a dad. What kind of an example I was gonna set? Don't know why. No, I was very concerned about that. But in my 20s, at least, I was always late for stuff, and I was forgetting things all the time. I was that guy in the family, you know? Like, every family has a black sheep like that you just can't rely on. And I know that some of you might be thinking, like, our family doesn't, and then it's you. That was me. This is the worst it got for me, this is me hitting bottom, is I was late to my sister's wedding. Yeah, that is the appropriate noise. And she had made me the best man. So there's blame on both sides. All right? But it's weird. There's a weird tension in the air when I walk in there because everyone knows what's happened. And my sister spots me right away, and everybody watches her run up. She picks up the dress, runs over. And it's weird. And if you do this and you feel that level of tension, you're like, oh, this is perfect. I'll puncture the tension with a joke. Because my sister comes running over. She goes like, you are late. And I'm like, I'm late. You're 36. And then my niece goes, wah, wah, wah. Guys, my name is Steve Adele. Have yourself a great night. Thank you!